us really what's different about Lantern Credit, because I'm looking at it and I know plenty of companies that offer perhaps free credit ratings and credit scores, and also those that offer you loans. How does Lantern Credit make it different?
Well, credit scores have been an essential part of financial wellness for many years. But until now, there hasn't been an easy way for people to be able to know more about what their real creditworthiness is, to find whether they can get much lower cost loans, to be able to improve their credit scores rapidly. And then on the side of the banks, being able to make much better informed decisions. And what makes Lantern Credit really unique, Caroline, is that we've turbocharged it with the ability to use machine learning to do things that just haven't been possible before in consumer credit finance.
Like,
for example, the ability to have an intelligent credit score, which enables someone to, in real time, be able to determine what their credit score is and to be able to improve that credit score. This is the thing that's been missing in the market for consumer credit scores. Normally it takes many months to be able to know whether you can improve your credit score. We can use machine learning to actually go in and look at the behavior of consumers. These could be bank customers who are our partners, and being able to say, we can predict before they do anything, are they going to be turned down for a credit card? What could they do to improve their chances of being accepted for a credit card? How could they get a lower cost interest rate for a big ticket item? All of these things can be done with machine learning, and it's something which I think is really going to set us off on a whole new way about thinking of consumer credit.
It's interesting you say you're working with the banks. You've in fact just got a luminary from the banking industry, of course the previous chairman of Morgan Stanley, John Mack, to join as chairman of Lantern Credit. What about the working with the banks internationally? Is this a US-focused product at the moment? Are you looking globally?
Well, we will look globally eventually. Right now, we're focused on the U.S. We have a number of bank partners. We will be in the market later this year with our first release products. The thing that's really exciting about Lantern Credit is that we made an acquisition of a very advanced machine learning company, which is based on what's called nonlinear symbolic regression. And this means that we are a white box solution, Caroline. White box is different from, let's say, the Google Deep Learning or Deep Minds, which is able to beat the Go champion. But no one knows how that's done because it's all black box. When you're in a regulated industry like consumer credit finance, the ability to have it human readable for audit purposes is incredibly important. So we have a white box solution. It's been proven in the market, and now we have adapted it for things like being able to determine the risk of a loan for a lender, in this case it may be a bank, based on the particular underwriting requirements of that specific consumer. What's really interesting about the bank partnerships is that they have massive amounts of consumer data, but they're only using about 1%, maybe 2% at best. So that data exhausts, that other 98, 99% of the data, we can start to harness that with our Beam AI machine learning technology. And that's what I think is going to help change the way people think about alternatives, options, what they can do, and help educate people, which is a big deal, by the way, for the Consumer Finance Protection Board, to see consumers better educated and to eliminate a lot of the confusion about credit finance.